In terms of the domestic equity market, we saw the SPI rise 107 points to 10,761 last week, while the S&P SL20 rose 26 points to 3,094. With the rise in the index last week, total market turnover also increased to 2.4 billion rupees, growing 12% compared to the previous week. We expect the market to remain somewhat positive this week as lending rates gradually come down. We saw the average weighted prime lending rate, or the AWPLR, drop to 11.87% from 12.13% the prior week. On the tourism front, Sri Lanka's 2023 annual tourism revenue rose over 80% to $2.1 billion, while arrivals for the year also more than doubled to 1.49 million. If this trend continues, it could act as a tailwind for hotel stocks. In the first week of 2024, Sri Lanka recorded over 30,000 tourist arrivals and expects 2.5 million arrivals for the year 2024, which would put us back at 2018 levels. Moving on to treasury auctions. Last week, the government raised 155 billion rupees through a T-bill auction, predominantly through the shorter-term 3 and 6 month bills, where the 3-month bill saw an interest rate decline of 6 basis points, while the 6-month and 12-month bills remained unchanged. Additionally, this week, the government will try to raise 100 billion rupees through a T-bill and 128 billion through a T-bond auction. In terms of global markets, last week US indexes such as the Nasdaq, Dow Jones and S&P 500 recorded their first weekly declines in around 10 weeks, while crude oil prices had an upward trend, with Brent oil heading back towards the $78 to $80 per barrel levels.